All right, now we will go through question number 8. Now here, Mark is a 6-year-old child and he is short-sighted and needs to get a pair of spectacles. Okay, so we have the plastic rim, plastic lens in spectacles A, and steel rims and glass lens in spectacles B. So part A, which pair of spectacles A or B would you recommend? Well, we know that Mark is very young, so being a very young child, they may drop their spectacles often, so we would choose spectacles A. Now why? Well, for spectacles A, we look at their lens first. Now this is plastic, so plastic lens does not break easily, break as easily as glass lens. So it's safer. Alright, so this is one of the reasons. You have to compare between spectacles A and spectacles B, so we should see comparative term here, alright, or this phrase does not break as easily, alright, so we are comparing lens, plastic lens and glass lens. Now the next reason, plastic rims is lighter than steel rims. Okay, so it's the comparative term we are using here is lighter. Okay, so it is more comfortable. So it's more comfortable to wear. Alright, so this will be the answers for question number 8. Moving on to question number 2. Question number 9. Now the diagram shows a raincoat. So which would be the most suitable material for material X? Now of course we will want it to be waterproof. Alright, so state the most important property. It is waterproof. So you will have to answer, give an answer with relation to this requirement for it to be a raincoat, and raincoat is to protect you from the rain, so it must be waterproof. Okay, question number 10. Now study the table below carefully. Alright, so you have objects A, B, C, and D. So identify the letter which represents each of the following objects. Alright, so for socks, we have C, because socks is not stiff, it's also not transparent, and it's not waterproof. Alright, now the next answer for eraser, you have A, because it's not stiff, it's not transparent, but because it's made of rubber and it's waterproof. Okay, for part C, foot cling wrap. Now foot cling wrap, it will be D. Well, because it's not stiff, it's transparent, and it's also waterproof. And the last answer, of course, will be B. Okay. Alright, because it's stiff, it's transparent, and it's waterproof. Okay, last question here, 11. Now Eddie set up an experiment to test the strength of two strings X and Y. Now the strings were of the same thickness. When Eddie put 2 bricks on each pan, string X broke but not string Y. So what does this show about string X and string Y? So we are comparing, okay, we are comparing between string X and string Y, so we should use comparative term. Okay, so string Y is stronger than string X. Okay, so the comparative term I'm using here is stronger. Alright, or you can say string X is not as strong as string Y. Okay, for part B, which string X or Y would Eddie choose to make the fishing line? Alright, so the item, the object we are talking about here is the fishing line of a fishing rod like the one shown above. Now we understand that the fishing line, of course, is used to catch fish, which can be very heavy. So we would choose string Y. Alright, so why is it we choose string Y rather than string X? Because it is able to support a heavier load than a heavier load without breaking. All right, this phrase without breaking is very important. Without breaking, okay, then string X. Okay, so this phrase, support a heavier load without breaking, is really important when you're talking about strength, this property strength, and comparing between two materials, comparing between these two strings X or Y. You want to use this phrase, it is able to support a heavier load without breaking than string X, all right, so that we can make this comparison. Okay, so this will be the answer for question number 11. All right, so do take note to use comparative when you are comparing between two materials. All right, when you're comparing between, for example, string X or string Y, comparative term must be used in your answer. All right, okay, so that's all for this worksheet. Thank you.